Hi there folks and welcome back to another one-stop trivia short round. My name's Sean, I'll be your host as usual. If you're enjoying the trivia videos we're putting out there, certainly enjoying making them. If you're quite new to One-Stop Trivia, check out the YouTube channel and there are lots of quizzes available there. So we're going to be doing another short round here today. So today's short round is going to be the four elements. Okay, so this is four elements, as in earth, air, fire, water. Anything in and around there or anything relevant, we'll see if we can make it a fun trivia for you. Okay, just before we get started, I'm just going to point out the URLs just above my head here. We have helpthecambodianchildren.org and kidsneededucation.org. These are both very good charities here in Cambodia. Help the Cambodian Children's based in Sihanoukville, supporting the Goodwill Centre in Sihanoukville, and kidsneededucation.org is running the only free primary school here in Phnom Penh. If you are able to, you can just give a little bit, to help. Check out these websites and you can find out more about the charities, and I will talk a little bit about them at half time as I usually do, but we'll get on with the questions. So question number one, although I know I said this was the four elements, who was the lead male actor in the movie The Fifth Element? Okay, who was the lead male actor in the movie The Fifth Element? That one's taking you back a few years, that movie, but very fun film. One of my favourites. Okay, and question number two. Which classical composer had a famous piece of music called Air on a G-string? Okay, which classical composer had a famous piece of music called Air on a G-string? And if you're laughing because I used the phrase G-string, oh, don't worry, you're not the only person. I used to do it as well. Okay, so question number three. Earth, Wind and Fire's 1978 disco classic September asked if you remembered a specific date in September at the beginning of the song. What was the date? Okay, so again, Earth, Wind and Fire's 1978 disco classic September asked if you remembered a specific date in September at the beginning of the song. What was the date? Might need a little bit of time to remember that, or I'm just picturing a few of you just sitting at home singing along to the song, seeing if you can get to that lyric. Okay, question number four. Time. In which country in the West Indies was the ill-fated Fyre Festival held? Okay, so if you can't remember, Fyre Festival was meant to be some big sort of music and influencer festival. It was meant to be thousands of dollars for tickets to get in. It was all Instagram and social media influencers, and everything went completely wrong, and they were getting emergency rations and sleeping in FEMA tents instead. Not quite what they expected. Some documentaries and whatnot have been made about it since, but yep. In the meantime, in which country in the West Indies was the ill-fated Fyre Festival held? Okay, question number five. In the 1990s eco-friendly cartoon Captain Planet and The Planeteers, each of the 5 Planeteers were able to use a magic ring to harness one of the powers of Earth, Air, Fire, Water, and what else? Okay, so in the 1990s eco-friendly cartoon Captain Planet and the Planeteers, each of the 5 Planeteers were able to use a magic ring to harness one of the powers of Earth, Air, Fire, Water, and what else? Okay, so if you think back to question one with the fifth element, there's some connections there. Okay, question number 6. So along with Aries and Leo, what is the third of the astrological fire signs? Okay, along with Aries and Leo, what is the third of the astrological fire signs? Okay, so each of the astrological signs is associated with one of the four elements: earth, air, fire, or water. Obviously, there's three in each category. So Aries and Leo are two of the fire signs. Which one is the third? Okay, on to question number 7. Okay, so which sea is the largest by surface area from the following? We have the Sargasso Sea, the Arabian Sea, the South China Sea, or the Bering Sea? Okay, so which of those four seas is the largest? So again, the Sargasso, the Arabian, the South China, or the Bering Sea? Okay, and that's largest by surface area, just in case anyone's looking to be picky. Okay, question number 8. Which controversial science fiction writer is the author of the novel Battlefield Earth, which was turned into a movie starring John Travolta and ended up being a massive failure? Okay, again, which controversial science fiction writer is the author of novel Battlefield Earth, which was turned into a movie starring John Travolta and ended up being a massive failure? Sort of commercially, critically. I think it failed on most fronts. And question number 9. So complete this, the title of the piece of music from classical composer George Frideric Handel. It is the Something Music. The Something Music is a piece of music from George Frideric Handel, a piece of classical music. We're just looking to complete the name. And going by the theme of the round, you've pretty much got 1 in 4 chance of guessing it, even if you're not sure. And finally, question number 10. So for which South American country is Avianca the national or flag-carrying airline since it was founded in 1919? Okay, so we're looking for a South American country. Avianca is its national or flag-carrying airline. Okay, and it was founded in 1919. So we want the name of the country. Okay, so that is the end of the questions. If you need a bit more time, feel free to pause the video, take as much time as you need. We're going to go on to the answers in a moment. But just before I go through that, I'll again talk to you a little bit about the charities that I mentioned before, whose URLs are above my head in the videos that I make. Okay, so first one up above me is helpthecambodianchildren.org. They support the Goodwill Centre Sihanoukville, and this is a place in Sihanoukville where children can go to learn, to play, to have fun, to meet other children, to interact. These are sort of children that are generally coming from sort of very deprived backgrounds who wouldn't normally be able to get access to sort of education or even sort of good nutrition and whatnot. So the work that the Goodwill Centre does is very important, helps a lot of children down there. It's the only facility of its kind there. So, you know, if you're able to sort of check out the website, you can make donations there if you're able to. I realise not everyone's able to make donations at the moment. Times are hard, but if you could, even a small amount would help. And the other URL we have is kidsneededucation.org, which is for the only free primary school here in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. We provide a free education for children who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford it. Obviously, giving them an education will help them get out of poverty later in life by being able to get work. And yeah, these are all sort of very good, very worthwhile causes. Anything that you can do to help is very much appreciated. as I say, if you're not able to help, don't worry. But I put these out there just to try and spread the word and try and get, even if anyone can help down the line, it's always gonna be very much appreciated. And that's me rambled on enough, I think, on that. Get on to the answers in the quiz. Here we go. So, question number 1. Who was the lead male actor in the movie The Fifth Element? Well, that was, of course, Bruce Willis. Okay, Bruce Willis. Question 2. Which classical composer had a famous piece of music called Air on a G String? Well, that was Johann Sebastian Bach. Okay, Johann Sebastian Bach. Question number 3. Earth, Wind & Fire's 1978 disco classic September asked if you remembered a specific date in September at the beginning of the song. What was the date? Well, that date was the 21st of September. I'm not going to sing it for you, don't worry. Question number 4. In which country in the West Indies was the ill-fated Fyre Festival held? Well, it was held in the Bahamas. The Bahamas. Question number 5. In the 1990s eco-friendly cartoon Captain Planet and The Planeteers, each of the 5 Planeteers were able to use a magic ring to harness one of the powers of earth, air, fire, water, and what else? So similarly to the Fifth Element from question 1, they're able to use heart, the power of heart or love. Okay. Question number 6. Along with Aries and Leo, what is the third of the astrological fire signs? The third one is Sagittarius. Okay. Question 7. Which sea is the largest by surface area from the following? The Sargasso Sea, the Arabian Sea, the South China Sea, or the Bering Sea? It is the Arabian Sea at 3.862 million square kilometers. Okay. Question number 8. Which controversial science fiction writer is the author of the novel Battlefield Earth, which was turned into a movie starring John Travolta but ended up being a massive failure? So the John Travolta connection may have given you a hint if you needed it. It was L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of Scientology. Okay, L. Ron Hubbard. Question number 9. Complete the title of the piece of classical music from composer George Frideric Handel, the something music. Well, the answer there was the water music. The water music. Okay. And finally, question number 10. For which South American country is Avianca the national flag-carrying airline since it was founded in 1919? The answer there is Colombia. Okay, Colombia. Okay, so that is the end of the quiz. And that's a possible 10 points available there. I don't think there's any multi-point questions. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe on social media for more trivia content. Why not comment down below and let us know what score you got. Okay, and until the next video, thank you very much. Goodbye.